Good morning, everybody, from the downtown or on 9th Street in downtown Las Vegas, 8th Street, really. And good morning to all of you, 8th and Ogden. Anyway, thought I would get caught up this morning. I haven't really done a morning vlog yet, but we've had a lot of stuff that's gone on here, and it's been by and large positive. I've had a lot of people ask me, because the downtowner is a big property down here, probably with 60-80 rooms. I mean, by modern standards it's not much, but for an old school like 1950s motel, it's pretty good size. People want to know, because I've stayed here for a lot of years on and off, and here at the Oasis down on Las Vegas Boulevard at Ogden, they've asked me, how has the trend been down here? And I have to tell you, it's kind of strange. Tony Shea, who owned all these properties, his family may still own them. He passed away in November of 2020. Very sad circumstances at his family's compound in Connecticut. It seems to me that things are better now, which is strange, at least for this place. For a lot of the rest of Las Vegas, I can't say that's the same downtown, because out on Fremont Street here, it has really deteriorated to a great extent. All the motels down there, the old motor court motels that he put a lot of time and money and new neon signs and painted the front of the place, they've just been absolutely trashed because people broke in from the back. And so I really don't have a lot of hope for East Fremont Street, which is really kind of where I am. But beyond, say, the downtown or the church, St. Joseph Church there, it really starts to get into the Badlands. And restaurants fail frequently. Had Las Vegas Test Kitchen, which was a good concept. Bring in different people that are doing innovative with things with food, and rotate them on a 3-month period through that place. Well, it just failed, right? You can't get enough people down there because it's it's kind of tough. And if you're going down in the evening, and remember the sun sets early here, 4:30 p.m. after daylight savings time, and so it's a little sketch on the streets and things. But as far as the downtowner is concerned, I have to say it's improved a lot. One of the first times I stayed here was during the pandemic, or I probably stayed here years ago too, but didn't really think about it. Wasn't doing a lot of recorded video then. But one of the things back then, it was overrun with kids, and I think during the pandemic they were using it, letting it be let out for Section 8 housing, and it was absolutely terrible here. It was, everybody had their door wide open, and people were just running back and forth with beers and boom boxes, and it's all night long. Be screaming and hooting and hollering at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was terrible. And I stayed at the Oasis. I didn't stay here. And then recently they put in the quiet hour, 10 p.m. You have to make it quiet here. And that changed a lot during the pandemic. The pandemic changed a lot of stuff about the ways that how late bars stay open and restaurants and things like that. But it was definitely a change for the better. Has it hurt occupancy? Yeah, I mean, obviously it has. And, I don't really know. I was really surprised last night that there hardly seemed to be anybody around here on a Friday night. Even late, and even this morning, I don't see a lot of people. I haven't seen a lot of people out and about or rustling around checking in last night. So I don't really know, but I have a review. So it's gotten better. Yeah, I would recommend this is a nice place to stay. They brought back morning coffee, which is a good thing out there, and they have their own little snack bar thing, and they also have a beer and wine and liquor license too. So I usually get my Michelob Ultra there at $6, which is a good deal. In Las Vegas, that would be $10 to $15 if I was at a regular kind of bar, so that's a good deal. Oh, if you like really hot coffee, that coffee is hot as blazes in the morning. I did do a people are like, oh, I wanted to have a long live stream. I wanted to have a long vertical mega chooch last night. Problem is, it takes me a bit to recover from those very long 7-8 mile walks, especially in the intense heat that we had with the sunlight in the afternoon. Remember, I hit the streets about 2:30, 2:45, so I'm hitting peak time for when the sun is most intense and the temperature is highest. Well, it's like running a marathon. You're not going to go out and run one the next day. You're not going to run one 2 days from that time. You're not going to run one week from that time. You're probably going to need weeks to recover before you can run another marathon. Well, it's that kind of thing down here. We have a good time, but my knee was, I smashed my knee in July here. That was kind of acting up a little bit. And then Mr. Z is just enduring with the foot pain that he has. So we would have looked like something out of a 1776 painting with the drum and fife and bandage on it and all that, walking the streets of downtown here. So that wasn't happening last night. I did a food review, a re-review of a place I went to before, and that will be coming up probably I want to say probably Tuesday. I haven't really eaten out that much in the way of breakfast and place like that, because quite frankly, I don't really see it as a good value anymore. This is going to sound really weird, and you'll be like, oh shit, that's typical Roosevelt Rosie, right? Going to the snack concession here and paying $3.95 for a Lunchables for breakfast and a free cup of coffee, and I'm happy as hell, right? If I get right, and it's just absolutely, yeah, that just does it up for me. And I don't need anything more than that, right? And otherwise, you're paying a lot of money, and your belly's going to feel the same afterward anyway. So, you guys know what I mean, right? So I've gotten the things done that I wanted to get done. Unfortunately, some people hopped the fence at the church courtyard on Thursday night or early Friday morning, and they defaced, just took a black Sharpie and defaced everything, all the 10 Commandments and all with F-bombs and stuff like that, and I'm just like, wow, demonic possession lives, right? So we spent yesterday repainting and doing all that stuff. So I don't know what possesses people to do that. It's just, you got to keep rolling on, right? And also, it's a good time to once again thank you guys that have hit the Walmart and the Amazon list down here to help people out. I hope you have as good a feeling about participating as I do on that. And I'm going to put the links down below again if you have a mind to pick something off the list. I think at last check, over 125 items were sent in, which is astounding for me, because I ask for this 4 times a year and people just respond. It's unbelievable, I mean, I'm so grateful for that. Some people just hit that list hard, and I'm so grateful for that. So I will be back in November, probably the 3rd week of November. I'm trying to line things up, so I'm thinking about talking about repainting the exterior of the church and going on a beautification program and putting some better exterior lights in, more security and stuff like that. But that would be in November. And of course, in early November, we have Tara coming up. We're going to have her. This is probably the 5th time she's come up to the Rancho, and she prefers to spend her vacation there. So I'm going to make sure that she has a very good time. Probably get the boss and Janet up too to invite them to lunch and come up. And in the meantime, we got a lot of stuff to do at home, and the good news is most of the stuff for fall and winter is done. I don't have to go back and look at that out the window and say, oh my goodness, I gotta cut that down, that's gonna be terrible. And gracias, senor. Muchas gracias. Just doing my just cleaning up the room there. So you know, I'm looking forward to getting home and doing some fishing and grabbing. Morning, sir. Good morning.
What's up, Oscar?
The Dungeness crab season opens on November 2nd, provisionally, and I'm hoping that that's going to come good because that's going to open up a new dimension. I'm still trying to find other places to crab and all that. Sorry about the noise behind me. They're having a little staff party. I don't know what these guys are doing. I don't know. Break it up, boys. Boy, you gotta love this place. Finally, I'll talk a little bit about the heat. I came down on another mini heat wave. I know my luck is good, but then when I looked at home, it's like been 101, 102 degrees at home, so not not much difference between here and home, and it's going to be the same way, I think, for a lot of next week. And then sometime in the middle of October, we'll drop off to the cooler weather, hopefully. So hopefully our fire risk isn't high too. I hope not. You know, we're coming up on the 7th anniversary of the Great Santa Rosa Fire of October of 2017. Lost 6,000 homes in 6 hours. I never want to go see or go through something like that again. That's for sure. Anyway, guys, I'm going to close it out tonight. I think we're doing a cookout at Mr. Z's. People really enjoy that. We pick up some shrimp, some cocktail sauce, and throw down some steaks or brats or whatever, and have a really nice time. Yeah, and have a shot or so and a couple beers. Right. Sue me. All right, guys, I'm going to close it out now. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. Also, make sure to check out the Rosie Murphy channel, the other channel here for entertainment, and make sure you're getting A and B channels here, Rosie O'Kelly and Rosie Murphy. In the meantime, your thumbs up are appreciated. Make sure, if you're not subscribed, to hit that bell for all notifications. Hit that subscribe button. And I am out of here. I will see you guys.